Happy Sabbath, my friends. Welcome back to another Solomon's Time with me, Solomon. Today we're talking about two guys way back in the Old Testament. But before we get to the lesson, I have a joke for you. Why did the lobster lose all of his friends? Because he was shellfish. Get it? Shellfish sounds like selfish. And that's what our lesson is about today. A guy who was selfish. The story of Abraham and Lot is a story of selfishness. It can be found in Genesis 13, which tells us God called Abraham to a faraway land. He was obedient and went with his wife Sarah and his nephew Lot. God blessed them, and Abraham and Lot became very wealthy. Soon, the land was not big enough for all of their animals, and their workers began to argue. This made Abraham sad. So Abraham told Lot that it was time for them to split up. He let Lot pick whichever land he wanted first. Lot chose the land with green grass, but he did not know that it was near a very dangerous city named Sodom. Abraham was left with the land that was not as beautiful, but he trusted in God's promise. God was happy with Abraham's faith and obedience. For this reason, God blessed them. Now Abraham was unselfish and gave Lot the first choice of the land. Wasn't that nice? Now think about when you're at recess and picking teams for dodgeball. You want the first choice, right? You want to grab the best player first. That's what Lot did. He chose the best spot. At least that's what he thought. Now you see, selfishness always gives you less than you think. Lot thought that choosing the best spot meant only good things would happen to him. But this spot was close to that wicked city named Sodom. It was famous for naughty people who did things that did not honor God. And Lot did not care. He wanted the land, and that was all. That's what selfishness does for us. When we want something, we don't care about its cost. Now go back to dodgeball at recess. If all you care about is getting the first pick, you might really hurt other kids' feelings in the process. But Lot's not the only one that learned a lesson in this story. Here's what Abraham learned. Unselfishness always gives you more than you think. Because Abraham gave Lot the first choice, God blessed Abraham's unselfishness by giving him even better land. You see, when we choose to be unselfish, God finds a way to reward that. Mark 10:44 tells us, "Whoever wants to be first among you must be the servant of everyone else." God wants us to serve others before ourselves. That's what Abraham did, and he was blessed for it. Abraham went on to be one of the most famous people in the Bible, known for his great faith and love for God. So my friends, learn from the story of Lot and Abraham. Don't be selfish. Selfish. All right, my friends, thank you for joining me this week. See you next week, same time, same place, at Solomon's Time. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!